Today I am in Gwinn, Michigan at the Little Lake State Forest Campground. The Little Lake State Forest Campground is located all the way east on Little Lake, and despite its name, it's actually not that small of a lake. Pulling into this campground, the first thing I actually noticed was all of the trees. It looks like it's a pretty heavy forested campground, and I like that. I like having the trees and the undergrowth built up between the campsites. Not because I'm not a people person, but because I just don't want to see or hear or be around people if I'm staying in a campground like this. Working my way through the campground, there are 16 sites available here. 3 of them are pull-through campsites in case you have a little bit larger trailer. All of them are plenty big enough for a small to medium-sized trailer, pop-up camper, and of course plenty of space for tents. You notice pretty quickly that some of these sites are pretty deep, and they do give you that nice quiet remote feeling. I'm going to work my way through the campground here, and we'll take a look at all of the campsites as we go. You get past the first several campsites before you come up to the actual registration station. Here you pay $20 to stay here for each night that you plan to stay, and it's a nice enclosed sheltered station. Usually you just walk up to a billboard style, but this one actually is nice and protected from the wind and the elements in case it's raining. You just simply fill out your little envelope, put your money in, and slide it in the metal pole over here. Just past the registration station is an outhouse, and there are no garbage cans here, no garbage receptacle at all. It's a pack in, pack out campground, so help keep it nice and clean. Definitely pack out whatever you pack in. This here is one of the pull-through campsites, and you can see it literally just makes an arch, and you pull right in, pull right out. That way you don't have to work on backing your rig in. Take another look here. You pull right on through this campsite. Little Lake, like I said, isn't really that little. It's about 450 square acres, just under, and it has a max depth of around 50 feet. This would be an excellent spot to come if you were pulling your small motorboat, fishing boat, kayaks, or canoe, as there's really good fishing out here, especially if you're coming out here after some panfish. There's some bass out here, walleye, yellow perch, and there's even some northern pike. Plenty of different fishing opportunities and species to go after while you're staying here on this not so little lake. Here's a look at campsite number 15, and it's kind of right along the road, so you're going to get a little bit of the noise, but it's a dividing road between the campground, so you'll only get noise if people are pulling through that center divide road. And campsite number 16 is next, and this is the last campsite in the campground. There are only 16 sites available. Campsite number 16 is another nice big site. You can definitely back a larger trailer or pop-up camper down into here. You can probably even fit 2 side by side. It's such a big campsite. Here we are heading down to the boat launch area, and this was actually a pretty nice boat launch for this State Forest Campground. It has a nice cemented in ramp so you can back your boat and trailer down in there. And then you have this nice little dock here at the edge of the boat launch for anchoring your boat when you're pulling your trailer out, or when you're getting ready to take your boat back out of the water. Look how beautiful this lake is. Look at the clouds up in the sky. This is actually a really nice fall day. I wish that I had time to stay here and put my kayak in and paddle around and try catching some northern pike, but I have to go on because I'm actually working my way back to the lower peninsula today.